Good morning, hi, hope you can hear me. Hello, hope you can see me. Oh, I've not had a shave, I've just noticed. It's just the one thing that happens when you're up close on the camera, is you notice these things. Good morning, hiya. Lovely to see you all this morning. Welcome to Sunday service number 67. A couple of good mornings here before we get going. Hi, good morning, Andrew. And happy Mother's Day to your mum, Andrew. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Debbie, good morning to you. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me saying that. I guess it's the thing to do. Good morning, Jay. Hiya. Volume up a little, says Andrew. Okay. Reason that volume's up, not up too much this morning is I'll do a little bit more volume. How's that? Is that better? Probably if I bring the mic a little bit closer as well, that might just help a little bit as well. Good morning, Beppin. How are you? Hope you're well. Good morning, John. How are you? Hope the volume's a bit better there for you. You need to hear me, don't you? There is a microphone here. Look, let's bring it into play. There you go. It's a big thing, isn't he? Good morning, Gary. Good morning. And yeah, good. That is better. Yeah, John, sorry to pick up, but yeah, just before I get started this morning, John's just sort of brought up the old COVID. We are COVID affected this morning, sadly, which means that I have one of these little things here to put on my finger. I'll do you a live reading actually if you want. You can see what my heart rate is. My doctor wanted me to do this week, and I've had COVID all week. I was a little bit poorly on Tuesday, sadly, and I'm still positive. And I've not had the easiest week, but there you go. My oxygen levels are 97. My heart rate is 56, which is good, isn't it? That's not bad. I'm alive, and I hope you're all well. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself because you know, there's people around the world in a you know, far worse state than me. What I have done is I've turned it into a brilliant positive this morning. Is that because I can't actually sing myself, I've got loads and loads of brilliant people who've contributed music to the show this morning, which is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? So we can still do your show, which is brilliant, but it's not me, which is a nice change, I hope. I hope you like that as a nice change. So we're going to play through a brilliant playlist for you this morning. Sit back, enjoy the music. Thank you to Moot Music Cafe for co-promoting. My name is Darren Poyzer, and by way of a first special guest this morning, video. It's a little video they did, and it's a brilliant piece of music, and it's one of my favourite songs of the year. So enjoy this. We've got lots more to come. A full hour of wonderful stuff coming up for you this morning. We're going to open up with this. This is Merry Hell, all the way from Wiganshire. Enjoy. I'm back live to chat in a couple of minutes' time. Enjoy this. This is brilliant.
Many miles I have wandered on the paths of my homeland, by rivers through woodland and by the seaside. On its streets I have seen those with greed and hate in their eyes, and those with their hearts and their hands open wide. All my life has been blessed by its thunderstorms, summer times, by misty cold autumns, by fires in the snow, by rainbows, by bluebells, by radiant springtimes, in the wild windy meadows where the dandelions blow. There are some who would change this fair home to a prison, to enslave the many and bow to the few. The robbers, the racists, the breakers of faces, who hide behind masks and the red, white and blue. So stand up, come on England, live up to your history. Your heart can't be held in a flag or a crown. Raise your teacup bold lads and lasses, and drink to the spirit that will never lie down. For I come from the land of the diggers and levellers, of fighters for freedom and our national health. The beaten, mistreated, but never defeated, the builders and guardians of the true Commonwealth. Only loving can save us, only giving will raise us. So welcome all travellers to sweet liberty, and raise all your voices to defend our democracy, for equality, justice and community. So stand up, come on England, live up to your history. Your heart can't be held in a flag or a crown. Raise your teacups and glasses, you bold lads and lasses, and drink to the spirit that will never lie down. So stand up, come on England, live up to your history. Your heart can't be held in a flag or a crown. Raise your teacups and glasses, you bold lads and lasses, and drink to the spirit that will never lie down. And drink to the spirit that will never lie down.
Brilliant. I enjoyed that. Of course, I just had a coffee fit in the middle of it. For those of you who just joined us, good morning to you all. Hiya. Good morning. Good morning, Duncan Buck Taylor. Hello there, fella. Hope you're well. Lovely to see you dropping in this morning. Just to let you know, I learnt to play guitar in Duncan Taylor's spare room when I used to lodge with him back in the last millennium, not last century, wasn't it? Yeah. I like to play guitar on his spare guitar in his spare room. There you go. Down south. Good morning, Richard, out in Fermanagh. Morning all from the incredibly sunny Fermanagh. Wishing all affected by the lurgy speedy full recovery. Can't watch today. Just listen. We'll help you work. Brilliant. Just listen in. It's great. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Matt Hill. Matt Hill did a lovely Desert Island Discs Zoom show on Wednesday, which was great to listen to. I really enjoyed that, Matt. Thank you very much. Good morning, Gary. Hope you're well. Good morning, Jay. Yeah, some great comments coming in for the first tune of the morning. That was Merry Hell. Brilliant. Good morning, Roz. How are you? For those of you who just tuned in, I've been down with COVID this week. I wasn't too well. The good Taylor there. The student has become the master now. Bless you, dear fella. Bless you. Good morning, Ian. How are you? I hope you're well. I was just saying, I've been down with the old COVID this week. I was really not good on Tuesday, but you know, I'm coming through okay now. Not negative yet. My partner Tricia is sadly positive this morning. We thought we'd get away with it, but not so. Here's the candle of hope and remembrance that we light on a Sunday morning for Sunday service. Now then, so if it's not me playing live, what we've got is oh, Matt's tested COVID positive. Take care, buddy. Sorry to hear that. If you've just tuned in, I say it's not me playing live this morning, so it's a nice change for you. And what's happened this week, I've asked around a few people, a few musicians, if they'd help out and send us some stuff in that we can play for you, and you can enjoy a range of music played by other people. One of the people who was first to the table is this lovely lad who I met down in St David's. We played a gig together on Ramsey Island, and he's a cracking fella, a great songwriter, and a lovely guy. He's called Luke Elford. this is what Luke sent in. Please enjoy this. This is fabulous. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Luke Alford. I'm from Wales. Thank you, Darren, for having me on this. I've been in Cornwall for a while. I've finished the Southwest Coast Path last year, which has been pretty cool. And in a month or two, I'm going to set off from Wales and walk to Spain through France. Like, I've like sick in my stomach at the moment for nerves. But I'll take this with me because this is the best thing I've ever learnt and ever done. And I should be alright. I managed so far. Anyway, this song's called Wash Your Hands and Give Me a Spanking, for I have been a naughty boy. Bluebells dancing in the sun, and there was no one there to see them. I caught myself having fun as you cursed up at the ceiling. Love was shared with everyone, don't forget the faith in feeling. I appreciate everything you've both done, and I really, really mean it. I'm glad you like the person I've become, even though you weren't here to see him. I still get a little bit sad and glum, but the love I get is healing. Jokes aside, the debate is done. Please let's not ever repeat this. I really, really missed my mum. I wish she was here to see it. Let our hearts soak in the sun, it was something that we needed. The time we spent playing badminton and the games that we all completed. I'd been there for a few winters, some might say that I'm well seasoned. It's so nice to see everyone, it's a shame I thought of leaving. I've learned so much in the last few months, keep a close eye on the gin for me. The damage that the drink has done has set an unprecedented legacy. I'm not wishing for the day when the time will come I'll break back into the world like a gentle breeze. My tears taste sweet like sugar and rum. My smile came back so easily. I pushed it hard like a rocky montage, and my psyche smiled and thanked me. Got things done and we all had fun with a love so pure and plenty. Pushed it hard like a rocky montage, and my psyche smiled and thanked me. I got things done and we all had fun with a love so pure and plenty. Comes and goes like our favorite shows. We're binge watching mockumentaries. The things that crawl on the cinema floor dig deep into my darkest dreams. Comes and goes like our favorite shows. We're binge watching mockumentaries. The things that crawl on the cinema floor dig deep into my darkest dreams. Sweet, thank you very much. Yeah, you can find that track. It's going to be released on my next release thing in May. I haven't really got a release date for it, but I've been just recording, finish off some last bits. It's going to be called Spaceman and the Bubble Boy, which is pretty much just about these two personas that I've just got now. It's just like basically the bubble boy of watching the world through a TV, like growing up and just being in the house a lot. My dad's disabled, so I'm kind of really fortunate in a way that he was there a lot, and we just like grew up watching Star Trek and loads of sci-fi, and I learned a lot about the world through that and wanted to get out into it and do all these things.
Brilliant. Luke Alford, I had the pleasure of doing a gig with him down in St David's, and yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it? looking at your messages this morning. Hiya, from Peter Houghton. Get better, mate. It's a pain. Merry Hell Tour start next week. It does. Merry Hell are on tour with Renagri. Is it Renagri? I think they're called. Who I've also seen at Wigan Diggers last year. Brilliant double header tour with Merry Hell and Renagri, I believe they're called. Well worth looking. A couple of other comments for Luke this morning. Yeah, he's very good. He's great, isn't he? Matt, hats off, Luke. I've always wanted to follow the pilgrim path down through to Spain. One adventure. I'm planning a walk to the fridge later this afternoon. Yeah, thank you. I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, planning a walk to the fridge. That's great. That's a lovely, good luck with that, Matt. Jake Uppock, wow, yeah, brilliant. Great stuff. Gary Barton, round of applause. Some more lovely comments there for Luke Elford. This morning on Sunday service, great stuff. I'm going to play some more. We're going to some of this stuff's going to surprise you this week because it's brand new to me. It's brand new to all of us. We've been playing other people occasionally. A little plug for Bake Up Folk Club. I'm going to be playing there in October later in the year. I'm really looking forward to it. Tomorrow night, Monday, in Bake Up in sunny Lancashire, there's a band called Cat's Cradle who are playing. So here you go. Here's a little bit of Cat's Cradle for you. Cat's Cradle. Excuse me. There we go. And I've been that little cought's been loitering there for a little while. Good morning, Dave, up in Bonnie, Scotland. Hello, buddy. How are you? Hope you're well. We're just playing through some great music this morning that other people have sent in to help us get this show on the road. That's Cat's Cradle. They are live at Bake Up Folk Club tomorrow. Somebody who I don't believe we may have featured something that he's done on the show before, but it must have been a while ago. Like called Johnny Campbell. I'm going to play some Johnny Campbell next. Johnny's got a new little single out, and he's been up filming on the moors, putting this together for you. Hope you enjoy this. This is Johnny Campbell.
Sunday will you come for a walk around Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. On Sunday will you come for a walk around Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. The landman's locked the gate, says you'll have to wait. Your leisure's less important than a grass upon the plate. I'll let the toffs run free, shooting merrily. I says the grouse has lived on that there moor long for you and me. Sunday will you come for a walk round Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. On Sunday will you come for a walk round Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. Can't you read the sign? It says all this land is mine. It says a right of way's a right of mine. I'll fight for what is right. The coppers come in force, crouched behind the gorse. The heather was a blooming as we marched for a workers' cause. On Sunday will you come for a walk round Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. On Sunday will you come for a walk round Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. Come spinners, miners, weavers, come all of you workers. Tie your boots and yomp the moor and liberate the land. Common land privatised right before your eyes. Our birthright it was poached by the devil's greedy claw. Sunday will you come for a walk round Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. On Sunday will you come for a walk round Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, there's room for thousands still. On Sunday will you come for a walk round Winter Hill? 10,000 came last Sunday, but there's room for thousands still.
Great, Johnny Campbell there, and Winter Hill Trespass. Matt, lovely comment. I love Johnny Campbell, a lovely chap and a very interesting artist, and brilliant. Absolutely superb. And he is very interesting. I mean, his songwriting is great, and his storytelling is really unique and always, like you say, very interesting. Great to watch, great to listen to. And a lovely chap. Jay, making a list of these great talents. What I'll do, Jay, is on my community music Facebook page later on, I'll put links to all the artists that we're playing today, so you can go and look them up later on. Ross, good morning, Ross. Ross has sent this in this morning for me. They've got a metal detectorist here today. We've got a metal detectorist here today. Lots of beeps going on. Yesterday he found a 17.99 penny coin, some musket balls and a dandy shoe buckle, as well as a 1941 .303 bullet case. Wow, history, a bit of local history all being found. I wonder if you find anything that is of any value. That's the question people always ask with antiques, isn't it? What's it worth? How much can I cash it in for, so that I can go and buy something modern and probably quite useless. There you go. I hope you find something great, and lots of interesting stuff. You could start your own little museum at home, couldn't you? Get that people could visit and come and have a watch. I'm going to play some more music. If you just joined us, hi, good morning, welcome to Sunday service. My name's Darren, Poyzer in association, being helped along by the Moot Music Cafe. We're going to play one of Moot's artists very shortly. Before we do, I'm going to play you this. This has been sent in this week. I've caught these couple, they're called Winter Wilson. I caught them doing a live stream a few weeks ago, and I thought, wow, this is great, and I really enjoyed the live stream, and they've contributed something to this morning's show. Please do enjoy this. This is Winter Wilson.
when the judge passed sentence. She knew she'd be safe for the next 5 years. The locking of doors, the chain link fences, the rattling of keys was music to her ears. This is my time, she said in a whisper, but nobody noticed, no one could hear. Time to get straight and put my life in order. Then let her away, no crying, no tears. For most of her life she'd been down in the gutter, used and abused. Oh, the list it went on. The wheelers and dealers, the drunks and the nutters. She thought she was weak, but my God, she was strong. Now Jen took to talking to those that would listen, convincing a few they were better than this. And if all the heartache could shoulder in silence, a sharing of similar experiences. For most of her life she'd been down in the gutter, used and abused. Oh, the list it went on. The wheelers and dealers, the drunks and the nutters. She thought she was weak, but my God, she was strong. She stuck to her task, not that it was easy. Keep your eyes on the prize, don't lose sight of your goal. She isn't there yet, but you can't fault her effort. No, Jennifer's hopeful, she's out on parole. She still shares her story with those who want to hear. If I can do this, then so can you. Been there and done that, and you can keep your chuffing t-shirts. She won't save the world, but a couple of souls will do. For most of her life she'd been down in the gutter, used and abused. Oh, the list it went on. The wheelers and dealers, the drunks and the nutters. She thought she was weak, but my God, she was strong. Jennifer laughed when the judge passed sentence.
Winter Wilson and a song called Jennifer Laughs. Some lovely comments from Winter Wilson this morning. From Duncan, fab tune, lovely vocals, loving Winter Wilson. Matt, enjoying Winter Wilson, trying to work out what on earth is going on with that double capo technique. Very interesting, yeah. Round of applause there from Gary Burton as well. Gary Barton, sorry Gary. Brilliant. Yeah, the double capo technique on the guitar. I think it's where one of them, I don't know, one of the capos is kind of partial across 3 strings and the other's on the top 2 strings. It's just kind of like a little alternate tuning thing, isn't it? I've never tried it myself, but you know, but there you go. Paul McGoldrick, good morning Paul, how are you? Brilliant Winter Wilson, yeah, brilliant indeed, absolutely fantastic stuff. If you've just joined us, I'm down with COVID, so I'm not singing this morning, but I'm playing lots of stuff by other people, so going great, we're enjoying this so far. Duncan Taylor down in Kent way, I believe. Are you still down there, Dunk? Just got my new Feyland CD in the post yesterday. Well worth a listen. It's called All in My Swim. Feyland. I think I've had a Facebook advert for Feyland. I think offering me some music. No one took it. Maybe we should all go and get our free music from Feyland. I think they're on Facebook somewhere. Matt was just commenting out. I'll just bring you the metal. This is this morning's thread. Roz posted earlier on. We've got a metal detectorist here today. Lots of beeps going on. Found a 17.99 penny coin, musket balls, and a dandy shoe buckle. And Matt's replied, "That's amazing, Roz. Could you send him round to mine to help me look for my car keys?" Matt Hill, you're on form this morning, buddy. That's really good. Oh, another one from Ross. There you go. I'm seeing Winter Wilson tonight. Brilliant. There you go. That's lovely in a small world. Please say hello if you do see them. Let them know that we played their song on the show this morning, and give them our regards. They've certainly gone down well on the show this morning. Dunk, you're still in Kent. Jay Coppock's down in Kent. Big county though, isn't it? Good morning, Dawn. How are you? Hope you're well. Thank you for your get well soon message. Yeah, thank you. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I wasn't too well earlier in the week, but we're good now. We're pulling through, and it gives me a chance to play some music courtesy of other artists. Now then, every Sunday morning my show goes out via a few things. It also goes out via the Music Cafe here on Facebook. And good morning, Jamie, by the way. There you go. Hi, Jamie, buddy, down in Stafford. And Music Cafe promote my show. They're putting this out for us this morning. And there's a few great artists on there that are live streaming. Sonia sent me some stuff, but it was a bit quiet and I couldn't quite produce it to good quality. So, Sonia, if you're listening, I'd love to play some of your tunes on a show at a later date, but I need to sort of spend some time on the production for you to make it sound great. Someone who plays on Moot, who sent me some stuff through, is this guy. This is Jacob McLaughlin, and it's nice to have a piano player on the show. You see my efforts on piano. I am practicing. We're going to bring my piano back soon, but here for you is a proper piano keyboard singer-songwriter. Enjoy this. This is Jacob McLaughlin.
All shy from summer's winds, taking the style, season gone, make everything beautiful before the storm. Storm clouds flying overhead, blanket of white is laying on the bed, and it's cold outside, is all he said. And the train rolls by, day by day. Winter's here, it's cold out there, sitting waiting another year. I'd be happy living life in the crispy air. Snow melts and warmth is felt, the change of it all, the noise and smell. I feel the breeze, the rain's falling, plants they grow so tall. I know the train rolls by, day by day. Springtime opens, flowers bloom, birds compose a new tune. Grass has never grown so high. Old man laughing at a little boy, grows to become old and gruff. He finds he's only laughing at a younger version of himself. And the train rolls by, day by day. Train rolls by, day by day. There goes the season's end, bring on another time. Grab hold of it, well, you can try. Train keeps rolling day by day. Hop on, let time slip away. Catch you some other time, but not today. And the train rolls by, day by day.
Jacob McLaughlin, one of the artists who performs live on the Music Cafe live streams. Harry Nielsen lives on. I agree with that. That's good. Good morning. Bit late today, getting stuff sorted for a gig later. We'll be playing Sunday Morning Football live for the first time. All proceeds to Ukraine. Now, it doesn't tell me who that's from, but I'm guessing that's my very dear friends Dave, William and Ian Hockey in West Wales. They do a great version of Sunday Morning Footballer, and down in St David's, so it's going to be being played down there tonight. All proceeds to Ukraine. That's at Ty Curtis, or T Curtis. I can't remember how the pronunciation is, but that's down in St David's, playing later today. I'll just mention that again. There you go, down in St David's. And so if I get any more specific listings for that, we'll plug it up in a second. Yes, great. Lots of love there for Jacob as well coming through. Great track, and yeah, proper piano. This is Andrew Butler and Dom Dudhill. Remember, enjoy this. Here's a little bit of banjo and fiddle jamming for you. Great stuff. The banjo, what do you think? Banjo, yes? No? There's lots of great banjo jokes around. I won't tell any because, you know, I think he's Mr. Butler there. He's a very genuine sort of great musician, banjo player. Has a band called Dr. Butler's, is it Medicine Hat Band or Medicine Hat Stand Band or something? I must work that one out for you and try and do that justice. But there you go. That was Andrew Butler and Dom Dudhill. Dom is guesting around a number of bands. I saw Dom last at Northern Green Gathering last year, and he was guesting with Laszlo Baby, and they were absolutely superb. Brilliant band, Laszlo Bailey. But Dom guests with different people, and he's a resident up at Bake Up Folk Club. If you ever go to Bake Up Folk Club, that's where you'll find Mr. Dudhill. Jamie, brilliant. It is brilliant. Good morning, Coxie lad. How are you out there in Winsford? in the Badlands of Winsford, pulling a sickie. I am. Yeah, this is me pulling a sickie. I'm still here now, mate. You know, still here doing what I do. I've always promoted other people, haven't I? At some point, those of you that know me. In fact, I used to run a music venue called the Witchwood in Ashton-under-Lyne. I was the promoter there, and I promoted around about 2,500 gigs, 2,500 live music nights over a 10-year period, which is a lot, isn't it? But there you go. It's what some of us do, isn't it? Good morning to you all. Thanks for sticking around this morning and listening in. Thanks to John Askey, get well soon message. Thank you, John, much appreciated. Hope you're well down there, you and your good lady. As I said earlier on, I'm really not feeling sorry for myself. I'm through the worst of it now, I hope. I just don't want to risk the voice this morning, do I? I'm going to play you something... Frank Wood there. Happy days in the Witchwood. Absolutely, Frank. Frank, I've not forgotten you. Frank's going to give us a chance to do Sunday service live from his little brewery, micro brewery in Glossop, and we're planning to do that. And just before that will be listed on my live music gig guide, by the way. Just to give you a little heads up before I play you something else. I'll give you this. This is this is here I go. Chrome tab. There we go. Just show you this. This is some live gigs I've got coming up. So there's me. There you go. Saturday, April the 30th, 7:30 p.m. Jess Silk and myself, we're live at Glossop Labour Club, which is going to be a great gig. Pretty sure that's going to sell out. I think there's going to be a good sell there. Jess Silk is absolutely amazing. I'm going to come and do what I do and open the show for Jess. I'm also down in Glastonbury Festival in June, which I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be great. It's near Brighton. That's hosted by the Stockbroker. Lots of great people playing again this year. I'm playing at Treble Gathering 2 with Kevin Farrell in Warrington in June also. And in July, I'm going to be doing my Keep Your Heart Sunny show, which is going to be at the Buxton Festival Fringe this year. So you'll be able to come and see me do a live theatre show at the Buxton Festival Fringe. Now then, speaking of live theatre shows, a good friend of mine who I've known over many years is a lad called Dom Collins. And Dom is not only a great songwriter, he's a great comedy songwriter. Dom's developed a persona, a character called Albert Higginbottom, and basically he's been going out taking this character out and taking his own show out and doing, I think Dom's done more community and charity shows in the past few years than anybody I know, and he's a lovely lad. The footage of this is classic black and white, and you know it's kind of retro in its production values, but it works really well. Dom's new show is called You'll Be Old Yourself One Day, and it's a real sort of comical, brilliant look at old age, at senior years. And he's a great lad, Dom. As I say, he does loads of great stuff, and I'm going to play a little excerpt from his show. He's putting this out in a moment, so if you want to book him for the show for your community centre or your event, he's certainly well worth a look. This is Dom Collins.
I go to Tesco's, I do my shopping, I buy myself a nice t-shirt, £10 for, I'll have that on at weekend. Comes out of Tesco's, I spend 20 minutes looking to see where to park my car. Only to realise I walked it. And then when I get home I realise I haven't got a car. Well, I get something, I put all my shopping away. And then I go, there's that t-shirt. Where is it? Can't find it anywhere. I get the receipt, it's on the receipt, £10 for the t-shirt. Oh, I left it on the till. I ring Tesco's. I talked to a girl, I said, I've just been in, I bought a t-shirt, girl on the last aisle there, just near you. I said, will you go and ask her, did they leave a t-shirt on the till? She comes back, she said, no, she definitely put it in the bag for you. I said, well, I haven't got it. And then of course, I'm in a bad mood all day, because I've lost this bloody t-shirt, can't find it anywhere. I'm in a bad mood, I was going to have fish and chips for my tea, I couldn't be bothered cooking. I was fuming all day because I lost this t-shirt. I thought I'll have to have something to eat anyway. I goes to the fridge, I takes the butter out, I takes the cheese out, I take my t-shirt out. I'm doing it in the fridge. And they're laughing at me again. See, now what I've done, I found a great excuse. When they start laughing at you now in old age, what you do, you just point your finger at them like that and you go, hey, you'll be old yourself one day. Get you out of everything. Please don't take the mick out of my walking stick. It helps me on my way. Please don't laugh when I can't get out the bath. You'll be old yourself one day. I can't catch me breath, sometimes I feel like death. In old age, that's the price you pay. And as for my wife and me, we smell of lavender and wheat. You'll be old yourself one day. And when I go upstairs, I sometimes frown. When I'm halfway up, I go back down. And when I go to the shop for a loaf of bread, come back with a pair of slippers instead. Where'd they get them from? I don't know. You'll be old yourself one day. The hearing's not too good, I don't hear the things I should. I reply, what? Bad not? Eh? And I'm aching really bad with bones I never knew I had. You'll be old yourself one day. Have some patience in the queue when I'm stood in front of you. I can hear you talking and have you say, now where's me pension book? Just be patient while I look. You'll be old yourself one day. And when I go upstairs, I sometimes frown. When I'm halfway up, I come back down. And when I go in the bedroom and I open a drawer, I forget what I went in the bedroom for. You'll be old yourself one day. I've no teeth inside my mouth, everything else is going south. And my hair is turning grey. My shirt is stained with soot, I've developed brewer's brew. You'll be old yourself one day. And when I go upstairs, I sometimes frown. When I'm halfway up, I come back down. And when I go to the loo, by a strange twist of fate, by the time I get there, it's always too late. What can you do? You'll be old yourself one day. You'll be old, you won't be told, where something warm, 'cause graves are cold. Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? You know, it's kind of like when you're laughing and you got tears in your eyes as well. It's kind of has that effect on you. Peter Houghton, Peter knows Dom. Jay, superb. Peter is Jay's concert is superb, brilliant. Peter, known Dom since 1999, brilliant. You and him at my 65th last year, geniuses. We had a great pleasure. It was our privilege, Peter. Dom and I played at your 65th birthday gathering last year, and we got to perform together. It was an incredible night because I'd not seen or done songs with Dom for many years. And I think, I'm trying to remember when it was that we actually met. It would have been probably just after 99, around about 2000, 2001. And I'll tell you this story, right? This is a true story of Mr. Dom Collins. I was running a songwriters night in Moseley, right? We used to call it Acoustica. And I was quite, what was the word, mercenary about it, in that because there weren't many gigs for songwriters at the time, I used to say, look, this is a night for songwriters, no cover versions, right? So anyway, one week I was off gallivanting somewhere, I can't remember where I was, so somebody else ran the gig for me, and Dom turned up and played a couple of Beatles songs. The following month, I was back in charge of the night. Dom turned up, new kid, never met him before, and he said, oh, I want to play some Beatles. I said, nah, mate, no covers. I said, it's original songs only. So Dom went home, right, and a month later he came toddling through the door with his acoustic guitar. I says, hello mate, how are you? He says, fine. I says, it's still no covers. He said, no. He says, I've written my own songs. I said, really? Okay. He said, great. He said, yeah, I've written a song for you for tonight. And he got up and played. And one of the songs he played that he'd just written, especially, was called The Acoustic Police. And it was called You Can't Do Covers on Acoustic Nights. And it was all about the acoustic police. And I was the acoustic police. And it was this brilliant, funny song, and I'll always remember it. It was great. It was a lovely moment, and that's when I first met Dom Collins. And I say his show's called You'll Be Old Yourself One Day. It's well worth seeing, or if you want to book him for your local event. He's a lovely lad. He's Manchester based, and yeah, that's bit of lovely stuff, that, wasn't it? Gary Barton, give him a round of applause there for Dom Collins. Superb. We're 8 minutes from the end. I hope you've enjoyed today. Thank you for sitting and watching and listening. Couple of things left to play for you. I'll be back hopefully live next week with acoustic guitar to do my usual show for you. I'll be COVID free, I'm sure, by next week. I just got to look after Trisha now because she's just come up with a positive this morning. But we don't feel sorry for ourselves. We know that there's a lot of people around who in far worse places than we are. So we're just going to smile our way through this and keep throwing the music at you. Just some lovely comments this morning, Matt. The acoustic police do sterling work. Thank you for your service. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah. Dean, you were probably there that night in Moseley. The acoustic police, an actual police force you can trust to do the right thing. I love it. Brilliant. Now then, one of my very dear friends who's been supporting these live streams as much as anybody is Mr. Rob Allen up in Bonnie, Scotland, in the Scottish Highlands. I'll be working with Rob at Belladrum again this year. I really look forward to that. Always look forward to seeing Rob. And Rob he promotes a lot of American artists, genuine Americana, and we're going to play some genuine Americana for you that Rob's sent down for us. This is a guy that Rob's promoting, and who knows, may well be bringing over to Belladrum this year. This is Chuck Brodsky, and this is one of those storytelling songs where Chuck tells the story of a guy, a baseball pitcher in America, and basically this baseball pitcher forgets that he's got a big game, that he's supposed to be playing a big game. So he stays in his hotel, thinks there's no game on tonight, and gets high on a little something called LSD. Not that every baseball player does that, or not that I'm vindicating that anyone should do that, but he did this. And then as the day wore on, and he's kind of off his face, I guess, he realised that he had a game, so he had to travel to the game, and he pitched what's called a no-hitter, which is, I think, this where you manage to stop the whole opposition team from scoring throughout their innings. They return with no runs because you kind of bowl them all out. So there you go. I'm sure the song is better than the story, or my version of the story. Enjoy this. This is Chuck Brodsky.
He pitched a no-hitter. True story.
There was a lovely summer's morning, an off day in LA. So thought one Doc Ellis, as he would later say. His girlfriend read the paper, she said, Doc, this can't be right. Says here that you're pitching in San Diego tonight. We got to get you to the ballpark. So off Doc Ellis flew. His legs were a little bit wobbly and the rest of him was too. Took a taxi to the ballpark an hour before the game. Gave a half-assed explanation, found the locker with his name. The organ in the upper deck played all the schmaltzy hits. You could hear it in the clubhouse while Doc was getting dressed. His sunglasses he reached for from his locker in a case. Doc Ellis put his jersey on, then he put them on his face. Time came to go on out there, down the corridor. The walls were a little bit wavy and there were ripples in the floor. Went out to the bullpen to do a bunch of stretches, loosen up a little, throw some warm-up pitches. And all rose for the national anthem, and people took off their hats. Fireworks were exploding and the cokes were already going flat. Doc was back there in the dugout, so many things to watch. Some players spit tobacco juice and others grabbed their crotch. And the umpire hollered play ball, and so it came to be. Doc's Pirates batted first, and when they went down 1-2-3, Doc's catcher put his mask on and he handed Doc the ball, and it was 327 feet to the left and right field walls. Doc's Pirates took the field then, and Doc stood on the rubber, and he bounced a couple pitches, bounced a couple of others. You might say about that day that he looked a little wild. The leadoff batter trembled, and nobody knew why. Doc Ellis smiled. Well, you walk eight and you hit a guy, the things that people shout, especially the manager, but he did not take Doc out. Doc found himself a rhythm and a crazy little spin. Amazing things would happen when Doc Ellis zeroed in. Sometimes he saw the catcher, sometimes he did not. Sometimes he held a beach ball, and other times it was a dot. Doc was tossing comets that were leaving trails of glitter. In the seventh inning stretch, well, he still had his no-hitter. So he turns to Cash, his buddy, says, I got a no-no going. Speaking the unspeakable, when he goes back out there throwing. Bottom of the ninth, and he stood high upon the mound. 3 more outs to go, and he'd have his name in Cooperstown. First up was Canizaro. He flied out to a loo. Then Kelly grounded out for Dean, and the shortstop yelled, that's two. Must have been a madhouse, fans upon their feet, the littler ones among them standing on their seats. Well, that would have brought up Herbal, but Spezio pinch hit. And he took a third strike look, and then officially that was it. It was a lovely summer's morning, an off day in LA. So thought one Doc Ellis, as he would later say.
There we go. Chuck Brodsky there, out America way. Richard out in Fermanagh. That's been a great show. Yeah, I'm going to try and play you one more thing before we go. It reminds me of a bit of Loudon Wainwright, says Jamie down in Stafford. Duncan Buck doesn't understand all the references. Yeah, American baseball, isn't it? I think. But there you go. I don't understand all the references, but I do. I just love that percussive style he's got. Great work. Thanks, Gary. Good stuff, says Jamie. Thumbs up from Mr. Greg Oldfield out there in Widnes Way. Jay Coppock, after a long story, love baseball. My love of the game ended up in a week in Toronto. Surprise gift from Ems. Do you know what? I've actually seen ice hockey in Montreal, believe it or not, live once upon a time, which was quite incredible. The game was tugging on. It was fantastic. Then suddenly 2 of them started a fight. The ref stood back and watched the fight, and everybody stood up and watched the fight, and it was as if it was the highlight of the game. But I did enjoy the ice hockey element of it, which is great. Now then, I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for all your well wishes. I'm actually out of mini eggs, which means it's probably time for me to mention this, which is kind of just to, before we play one more song for you, is to do this, just to throw at you the thing that keeps me going. This is it. This is my website, and there's my my little shop thing with Keep Your Heart Sunny sweatshirts and t-shirts, and you get free stickers and magnets, and you can also buy me a coffee on there as well if you like, but you don't have to. All right. I should put a buy me a mini eggs PayPal button on there, shouldn't I? Really, that would help. I'm going to see if I can play you one more song before we go. I say we're back live next week. Thank you for all your love and your messages this morning. We had this little thing at the end where we put the comments on the screen there, so you can all say goodbye to each other. I like that. Let's see if I can play you one more song. Not sure if this is going to work. This is a different kind of technology. Let's see. It's not going to work, is it? Or is it? It's not. No. I think it's going to buffer. It's going to buffer in it. Nah. I should try and play it live. Shall I try and play it live? I'll tell you what, I don't know if I've got the voice for this. Let's do it next week. I'll go. I'll leave you to your Sunday. Great. Thank you for all your kind comments this morning. We'll all say goodbye on the text. Yeah, we'll be fine, Matt. We'll come through. I hope you're good yourself and you come through okay. All right, lots of love to you all. Thank you for joining me this week. We shall see you, if not before, we'll see you next Sunday. All right, thank you. Big special thanks to everybody who's took part today, who's done the show and made this show happen. Your music's been incredible. Really has been a pleasure. All right, I'm going to go and get myself a cup of coffee. Lots of love, everybody. Thanks for all your comments. Those are great. All right, peace and love to you all. Yeah, thank you.